You know what? I've had it. This is just so mean. I think you're really a jerk. I have niet kunnen spelen. Channel the anger. I'm angry. The nonviolent communication is being taught in over 120 countries right now, and it's been successfully used to solve conflicts in places like Rwanda, between tribes there, between Jews and Arabs. There's a whole justice system based on it in Brazil, and there are many schools over the whole world based on it. One just started in Amsterdam, where I live. But what can it do for you? The reason I think NVC works so well is that it creates a way to be honest with another person and still keep a good connection. Because sometimes if I try to be honest, I don't know if you have the same thing, but it goes a bit wrong. Like, for example, I had a boyfriend that sometimes made a joke about how I looked, and I really didn't like it. So at some point things had started to accumulate, and I said to him, you know, that's just mean, and you know what, actually I think you're really a jerk. So yeah, my boyfriend walked away when he heard that. So the tragic thing is that the chances of me getting what I want when I express myself honestly are actually getting smaller. But when I keep things to myself, they start accumulating as well, and it's not so healthy, right, to keep everything in. So what NVC does is that it helps you to see what is behind my thoughts about another person. So instead of that I'm trying to be right or I'm judging someone else, I'm focusing more on, hey, what's actually going on in me? Why am I so triggered by this? What is important for me? What is the feeling and the need that is behind my thought about the other person? So for example, if I would have known NVC when I was together with this guy, I could have said something like, hey, I feel really angry when you make these kind of jokes, you know, I really would like to know that you like how I look, and I would like some appreciation from my boyfriend. So, I don't know, like, is it true that you don't really like how I look? I feel a bit insecure about all these jokes that you make. So as you can see, I'm not all of a sudden not being angry. Like, I'm honest about my anger, but I'm also expressing that it's actually about some insecurity that I have, and that I just want to know that he likes how I look, which is much more a start of a dialogue than kind of shutting the door for the other person. So I use NVC in all areas of my life, but there's two areas in which it was most helpful. One is my love life. I think I would have broken up with my boyfriend already 10 times if it wasn't for NVC, because we had, for example, a challenge that he wanted polyamory and I didn't, but also just living together in a small Amsterdam apartment, having a household together. I don't know, everything just works so much better if we talk about it in NVC style, and so I'm super happy with that. The second thing is that I used to have a lot of depressions. I had them every year, sometimes very serious, and ever since I started to do NVC, I don't have them anymore. And I guess this is because I just know better how to take care of my emotions, and it's easier for me to connect with people, so I feel less lonely. Somehow it just, yeah, helps for my overall health, and I'm very happy with that as well. So please, if you haven't started already, learn NVC, because it can be helpful in so many areas. And if you'd like to join this journey, subscribe to my channel, share this video, do anything to get on the wagon. I'd love to see you again. Ciao! Get on the wagon. What does that even mean, Marianne, to get on the wagon? It's been used successfully. Okay. Yay, NVC. Okay.